So that's backwards, right? Let's turn it around. Hi, everybody. My name is Mariposa McNabb, and this is the first. I'm actually going to paint my nails while I do this. So, at the suggestion of my therapist, I was asked to, I don't know, make a video. You know what? It looks kind of weird because that is really smudgy. That's horrible. That's called finger grease. That's what we used to call that. Like, get on your phones, get on the computers, stuff like that. So why would my therapist ask me to make a video? She seems to think I've had an interesting life, and I guess I have. I'm a woman. I was born in 1959, and try not to chop my toenails off completely. Well, actually, I'm trying not to take skin with them. So, you wonder sometimes, life, I'm almost 60, I'm on the doorstep of 60. There were many people that did not think that I would live past 50. And the way I was going, I was pretty close. I was actually probably going to die. A lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol, cigarettes, inactivity, and a feeling inside that I just wasn't worth anything. I think that's the hardest part. Right? You get this feeling inside that you're just not worth it. You know. People tell you how to live. You know, we're raised that way. That's what our parents are supposed to do. So I'm using, I think it's Julie's base coat, right? Look at that. That's backwards. It says Julie's base. So that, and then we're going to put it with. This really looks really bubble gummy. And the name of this is. The name of this is Mariposa Can't Read. Rio de Janeiro. Does that look like bubble gum? It looks like a piece of that. They used to sell it. You could cut it. It was double bubble. Double bubble came flat. And Joe Bazooka. I don't know if anybody remembers bubble gum. Joe Bazooka. You know what? Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Let's fix that. Let's see. Is that better? It's a little better, right? Okay. I'm older. I'm not a young spring chick. So if you're looking at me and you're expecting to not see, you know how to do that. If you're looking for pretty, you'll get pretty, but I'll be a mature pretty. So let's do something here. We got all that done. Let's put a base coat on. So why would your therapist ask you to do something on Facebook? I mean, Facebook. Facebook is everywhere. On well, that was weird. Well, we might be doing something different here. Well, that is weird. Hold on. Take this all the way down and try it. There we go. So why would right? Why would your therapist do that? And here's the deal. She thinks that I talk really well. I don't know how to talk, to be honest with you. I get all tongue-tied, or I'm afraid of my words. I was told that several times that children were not to be seen and not heard. That actually was, and now they would listen, but that's what we were told. And I was so impressionable. They told me I was a boy. I was born male. So this is going to get difficult right away. I was trying to ease into this and make it nice and easy. It's not going to be. I was born with a penis. And I didn't know what I wanted. I'll let you know that much. I did not know what I wanted. I wanted mom and dad to be happy with me, but it always seemed like after puberty, it seemed like nobody was happy with me at all, ever. You know, I was the one that I was told not to. You know, they were told, my brothers were told, don't be like her. They said, don't be like him. So that being that, what do you do? You know. That's the way I felt. It was just a feeling. I don't know. I wasn't wired right. I don't know if that's the case. I was told that I was selfish. I was. I was told that I was told that I would go to hell. Now I have a hard time believing in heaven or hell. This is just me now. I know. I can hear the haters lining up, and I can hear all the people lining up and saying, no, no, no. But let me tell you something. I love my daddy, and I know that he would come back. And I know several other people's daddies and mommies would have come back and said, you're going to be okay, if they could. I don't want to take the chance of living somebody else's life for them, or somebody else's view of what my life should be, and all of a sudden come to find out in the end, this is it. This is all we got. Or in the end, maybe there is another deity. Maybe we go to another level and they'll say, hey, what did you do? You know, what's going on? You know, see how all of a sudden it gets crazy. I play baseball. I played basketball. I wrestled a little bit. A lot of things. I did a little bit of everything. About the time I was getting into wrestling, I had already started entering puberty. And I didn't want to be me. I was the first one to get pubic hair at school, got laughed at that. I wasn't tiny. I was relatively endowed. It wasn't huge, you know, it wasn't massive or nothing like that. And I'm talking about my penis, because that's, you know, we're male center. But when I wasn't, what I found out was I really liked being a girl. And I didn't play with Barbies. I played with G.I. Joe. I didn't chase dresses. I snuck clothing on. I wore women's clothing. No, I'm not telling you where I got it from. And I fit. And I loved it. And I liked the way it made me feel. And so I developed a habit of, over time, wearing women's clothing from time to time. It was exciting. It was very exciting. It was really exciting. Way too exciting. I was with men, I was with women. I tried to stay married for the longest time. That was always nice. Trying to stay married, and you really didn't want to be there, but you did. Because I wanted to impress people and say, see, I can do this. I can live life to the fullest as you expect me to live it. But by giving somebody a dream or a hope, that your way of them to live is a lie. There was no way I could live up to my parents' expectations for me, because I wasn't wired to live up to their expectations. I wasn't, you know, they say you have choice. I say I submit to you that in some cases you do. In most cases you don't. You have choice in your lifestyle, in that I found out I really liked being a truck driver. I tried to be a mechanic. I tried to work in daycare. I worked a million little jobs. Someday I'll tell you about them. But I was trying to live somebody else's idea. Have a family. I was nowhere near ready to have a family. I am grateful for my kids. I love my kids. That being said, I wasn't able to be a parent. I'm a much better mother than I was ever a father. That was the thing my daughter told me. And to be honest with you, she's absolutely right. I had no reason to be a dad to anybody. Now, that being said, and we're going to wrap it up here in about, we got 4.5 minutes. I'm just going to talk for a while, I guess. But yes, I guess you would call me a trans woman. My name is Mariposa. And I love this color. I'll show you. My feet. You know what? I really work on my feet all the time. I'll rub the calluses off after I take a shower tonight. But I'm on my own. I think I'll put these up and I'll give my daughter the link to them and let her decide. My therapist wanted me to do this, so we'll see how it goes. I don't want to go live. Not yet. Maybe I will. You know, always money making, always somebody making money somewhere. I don't even know if you can hear me, to be honest with you, but oh well. I try to remember to look over here and not over there. Over here is you guys. Over there is the start-stop button. Basically, I'm not really looking at it. I'm looking at the plate. That's a whole bunch of disinterested or disinformation, wasn't it? Because I have no clue. Not disinformation. What is that? When you just free-form thinking, but you're talking about it, I guess. Well, that's a pretty color. That's a very pretty color. It's berry, berry, berry. It looks like bubble gum. I'm supposed to have a friend over. I've met this guy online. I know him and stuff, but I am definitely going to archive him. He likes feet. Isn't that interesting? I've heard about people wanting their toes sucked. Not my thing. Not my thing. But we'll see if he likes it. I don't know what else to talk about, except I was born in Augsburg, Germany. I had at an early age, I had a severe ear infection. I don't know what it was. I have to ask my mom. Right now I'm not talking to my mom because it hurts when I talk to her, because I want to be her daughter. I want her to accept me as her daughter. I am her daughter. There is no more Walter. I know that they tried, but he's not there. You know, he can't be there. He didn't understand, or there was that part of me that just did not fit in this modern world, okay? And that's how it goes. So, come with me. Come here, take a look. I'll show you something. Okay, here we go. What do you think? Yeah, I know, it's horrible. Well, it's pretty. It'll smooth out. It always smooths out. I like it. Okay, I'll turn that back on. So we're coming up to a minute or so, a minute and 15. I want to do these in 15 minutes. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to tell it. I don't know how to say it. It's just me. I don't know. We could call it Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon with Marie and a cup of coffee. By the way, coffee always tastes better. No, you can't see the back unless you already did. Or the bottom. It's my house. You'll see that. Maybe you'll meet some of my neighbors. You're on the iPad right now. I use my Pixel. Audio quality, well, we'll see what happens when I play this back. I'll probably be like, oh my God, don't put it up. What the hell, Marie? I'll put it up. I always do. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have a whole bunch of people. I don't know what to talk about. If you want to leave comments, I'll leave them on until they get bad. You know, if I get some losers on there, people, I'm not about hate. If you want to just say hi, that's fine. If you want to talk, that's fine. If you want to be a jerk, that's not fine. Go be a jerk on your own time. That's 15 minutes. So, love you all. Peace. Namaste.